Hello. How are you guys? It's Lindsey Stewart here, market builder with Monat Global. How's it going today, you guys? It's kind of crazy, huh? Let's see if anybody jumps on. What's up, you guys? Hello, hello. So, I was asked to do a live this week, and I wanted to talk a little bit about if Monat Global is only for people who have thin hair or want to regrow hair, because that is something that is not the case. We, of course, that's a big specialty. That's why I got involved with the company, but we have a ton of other products that are amazing. So, and they all can kind of work together depending on where you are. So I've been involved with Monat and personally using the product since February, and it is the beginning of July. And so I think I've been using the products about 4.5 months now. And I've seen just tremendous growth, especially around my hairline, because I was pretty thin. And in the beginning, I was using our regrowth products. Now, I maybe use the intensive repair treatment shampoo once or twice a week. And like today, I mixed it up. So today I did IRT shampoo, I did volume conditioner, and then I did Rejuva beads on my ends. And I didn't flat iron today. I really probably need to brush, but I'm feeling pretty good about my hair today. But I'm really excited that I was asked to do this video today, just because the industry is blowing up, the company is blowing up, and I hit at just the right time, and there's just so much opportunity left in direct sales in general. I was just checking out, so we were actually the inaugural issue, our company was featured in the inaugural issue of the Direct Selling News, and I was just checking this out. It says, worldwide, more than 103 million people were involved in direct selling in 2015. So 103 million people were involved. And the source on that, by the way, is the World Federation of Direct Selling Associations. And I like to bring that up because sometimes you get market partners or independent distributors for different direct sales companies, and they just start throwing out numbers. At Monat, we really try not to do that and frown on that, and really work with our market partners to really get good information, because we take this business seriously. And if you guys know me, you know I take everything pretty seriously. But this was what was amazing. So retail sales from direct selling was 183.7 billion in 2015. 32% of that was for cosmetics and personal care. 32%. So, a lot of these, that's individual, mostly moms, especially in the cosmetic and personal care. It's a lot of ladies out here. Anyway, so I'm just really proud of that, because before I got involved in Monat, I kind of thought, oh, it's a silly little skincare business. Oh, yeah, they probably, do parties and make $1,000 a month if they're rocking it. Well, no, that's not the case. So it's way more than that. In fact, a lot of the people that are involved in my group make more than what most general managers in the car business make, to tell you the truth, that I know about. Anyway, but I'm not really here to talk that much about the business, but I wanted to throw that out there. I don't know if you're a friend of mine, then I have my 3 nephews and my niece visiting from Arizona this week. And I have had, and then my nephew Jack has been staying with us, so I've literally had an additional 5 kids, and then if Sean has had a friend, it's been up to between 5 and 7 kids in the house this week. And I'm just fitting in my business when I can get it in. But one of the things that has really helped me this week, because I've been having to make sure the kids are getting their hair washed, and even if they're swimming, that the chlorine's getting out and that they don't smell like stinky outside sweaty kids, is the Monat Junior line. And you know how usually, like, if you're using Johnson & Johnson's baby shampoo on a 10-year-old, that's really not going to get that sweaty smell out, right? This stuff, oh my gosh. Honestly, I'm making them wash their hair every day still this week, just because they've been paying so much, but they really could get away with every other day. And if you moms are being really honest, most of your kids need to have their hair washed at least every day, one time, if they don't want to have stinky, sweaty head. But you've seen, I have some product demos of this. I did actually with Destiny Lloyd. She's one of my market partners. I did some demos with her kids. But honestly, the shampoo is so good. I could use it on my hair and it would smell great and I would actually get a beautiful result. The Junior line with Monat is better than what I was using with my salon brands and definitely my Target brands before I got involved with the company. But this has helped me out so much. And this is like 60 bucks VIP, but I mean, this lasts probably 4 months. It's a lot of product and it's good. It's naturally based. It's not full of chemicals. But this was the real reason why I was asked to get on today. I wanted just to talk a little bit about the company and some changes they've made. So if you're one of my VIPs, you probably are starting to notice that your packaging is looking a little bit differently. The boxes have changed. They have the new modern look. We are modern nature. So this is how the boxes look. It talks about saying no to toxic ingredients and that we're also a green company. And you know, I care about the environment as much as the next guy, but I'm not that much of a green person. I try to buy organic, but I don't always. I try to be pretty healthy, but I'm not a super naturally based nut. Mostly because I feel like a lot of that stuff doesn't work, especially in personal care products. But the industry is changing, and what we are doing at Monat with naturally based products that actually work better than any chemical I've ever put on my head, because you guys, I would have put any chemical on my head if it made my hair do what it has done and grow back thicker the way it's grown for me and given me the results. So, but just talking about that we're a green company, it's awesome. It's right here on the box if you want that reminder. This is all recycled cardboard. And another thing too, we just celebrated Independence Day. You guys, Monat is a 100% American-based company. We are manufactured here, we're distributed here, we do our testing here. All of our products have underwent a 3-year clinical trial to prove that they work. So they really back up the claims that they're making. And not only that, but it gives me the ability to know that the products are safe and we're not going to be having lawsuits coming at us like Wen had. And I don't want to talk too much about Wen because I'm not into bashing, but our products are nothing like Wen. They don't work like Wen. They don't have the same ingredients as Wen. We're not at all like Wen. We don't work in the same way. But anyway, so new packaging, new big boxes. If you're one of my VIPs, you probably have already noticed. But I wanted to show you what the hydration line looks like now. So, and eventually all the bottles are gonna look like this. Just one second, let me just check here. Okay, so here's our new bottles, and this is the Renew. So this is one, you guys, if you don't have the thin hair or hair that needs volume, or you have ethnic hair, or you have thick or coarse hair, or like, I think Sarah might be on here, Sarah Ewing Reed, she's my stylist. She's a stylist, I should say, and she's my mentor in the business. She uses Renew. And it's really amazing. My hair, it's a little too heavy for me, but this is one of the products, but you'll notice, check it out, you guys. So if you were coming, let me grab a screw bottle, hang on. I hope you guys don't see that I have like no shoes on. Okay. This is what it used to look like when it was called the Balance Line. And this is how the bottle used to work. It was like this. And then there's a little hole in it, and then you would squeeze. Well, what was happening was sometimes people would forget to close and their product would leak out and they were not happy. And so this is the kind of company that I'm with. We gave that feedback, and very, very quickly, the company, I think it's only 2.5 years old, very, very quickly, they changed it around. And so now we have a much, much better bottle. And it's the exact same amount of product. I love it. Also on the bottles, it kind of talks more about what the product actually does. So let me get rid of that. Okay. So like this one now, it will say infused with Avec Rejuvenique, which Rejuvenique is the flagship product from Monat, and it is in like 90% of our products. So this one does moisture. It says moisturize, shine, and strengthen. And so you also notice too, if you were on the balance line, it's now called the hydration line, which makes way more sense, right? Balance line sounds like, oh, I have dry scalp or oily scalp and dry ends, right? Which this product might be right for you, but maybe not. But the hydration line really explains this is for deep, deep hydration for people with thicker, coarse hair. So this comes in the hydration line. Oh my gosh, you guys, and then the mask comes. Same bottle. This mask, really anyone can use. It smells so good, I wish you could smell it. If you want to smell it, you guys let me know. I'll bring some over to your house, ring your doorbell, and just let you smell it from the jar. No, I'm just kidding. I do have a few samples. The mask, I only use the mask as a fine-haired person like once a month, maybe once every 6 weeks, because it puts a lot of the proteins back in the hair, but sometimes it can just be too much for me. But I have people like my stepdaughters that have ethnic hair. They use this like once a week. Every time they wash, they use it. Maybe sometimes they wash twice a week, but usually they just wash once a week, and they always use the mask. My sister Carrie, I'd have to ask her. I think she's using the mask at least once a week as well. Another good thing this mask can be used for is if you have children that have tangles. Oh my gosh, do a mask treatment. Then every time you use the mask, no matter who you are, you do extra conditioner afterwards. You can just comb right through the tangles. No more crying if you have little girls. So the mask comes, that would be step 2. And then step 3 is the leave-in conditioner. And that's the hydration line. Now, I also have some people, they like to do the Renew shampoo, the mask, and then they like our new deep conditioner that just came out. And it is possible to mix and match, okay? Just because I might be talking with you guys about systems, you don't have to do a system. It can be a little bit more confusing and sometimes a little bit more expensive to split up the products. But I split up the products and I like it. But that's the thing too, like if you're a VIP, if you're ordering every month or every other month, it's real simple just to go ahead and gather up all the different products that you might like. So, oh wait, there's something else in this box. Oh, that's cool. I just got this box back from one of my market partners. I let her borrow some of my inventory because, you know, you do not have to carry inventory to be with Monat or to do what I do or even to achieve the level of success that I have or even Sarah has achieved. You do not have to have inventory, but I like to carry just a little bit. And so I lent some to one of my pretty new girls. And so I'm just now getting it back, so I'm unpacking it. Oh, that's fun. It's a tiny little bottle of IRT. I was given that as a little free reward a few months back. Anyway, okay, let me jump on. Does anybody have questions or anything? Oh, Sarah's on. Hey, thank you. Okay, let's see. What else can we jump into? Oh my gosh, yes, this was what I really wanted to make sure I mentioned, especially for those of you who might be looking for that second job. And I know I'm kind of jumping around, but if you're looking for a second job or even an entirely new career, this is what's amazing. And this is part of the reason why I chose to be with Monat. The global hair care market. Okay, you guys, it's growing. You'd wonder, you know, I guess it makes sense with the way Amazon is and Target is and all of that, but I had no idea how big the market really actually is. So in 2015, it was 81.3 billion. Now that's globally, okay? I don't know what the US number is. I probably have to read in here, but let's be honest, I'm not gonna sit and read this right now while I'm on live. But in 2024, it's expected to increase by 30% to 105.3 billion. You guys, this is huge. The industry is huge. So, you know, my main job is cars, and I like cars, but you know, we work with Hyundai, and Hyundai has like 3% market share in DFW. I don't know what Monat's number is, but I know it's growing every single month. That's not happening with Hyundai. They're not growing every single month. Monat is growing every single month. More and more people are learning about the company every single month and trying the products. So I just want you guys to know too, it's safe. at first I was like, ooh, if it's a company I've never heard of, I don't know if it's gonna be safe to put on my head or to sell to other people. It's safe, it's awesome. I'm absolutely loving it. Okay, wait, let me see this. Monat has grown its sales force from just 11 market partners. Oh, okay, yeah, so you're talking about growth. Between 2014 and 2017, Monat has grown its sales force from just 11 market partners to, guess how many? 49,000 market partners in 2017. And that was as of whenever this was printed, which I think was May. So I think it's probably more by now. But if you go out and Google us and look at independent reviews, you're gonna see the same type of information and the same type of praise for the product and the business as I have. So I just really like sharing that with you. Anyway, you guys, I'm glad I was able just to get on and chat a little bit, and I hope I answered all the, I'm trying to remember what my caption was when I went live. Oh, it was, is Monat only for people with thin hair? No, it isn't. That's why I got involved, but it is not only for people with thin hair, okay? I've got a product for you. We've got a product line for just about everyone. In fact, I don't think I've ever met someone that we don't have the right product line for them, because this company is really committed to helping Americans have amazing hair. So thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. We're gonna be busy, you guys. I'm spending my Monat money. We're gonna, we did Urban Air with my nephews and my niece today. Tonight we're gonna be doing the debut Spider-Man, and they're really excited about that because it's gonna be nighttime and I'm the fun aunt. So I'm super, super excited, and what's more is I don't have to worry about how I'm gonna pay for everything, because I know every Friday I've got my payday coming in from Monat, and it's not small. So thank you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, throw up a like or a heart or a comment if you saw this even at the end. That would make my day. Thanks. Bye.